Laban found out that Jacob was gone. He was furious. He gathered his relatives and chased after them for 7 whole days. He finally caught up to them in the mountains. But the night before Laban reached them, God appeared to Laban in a dream. God warned him, "Be careful not to say anything bad to Jacob." The next morning, Laban finally reached Jacob's camp. "Why did you run away like a thief?" Laban shouted. "You didn't even let me kiss my grandchildren goodbye." Laban was upset about their leaving, but he was mostly upset about his missing statues. Jacob, who didn't know Rachel had taken them, told Laban he could search every tent. Laban searched and searched. He went through Leah's tent and the servants' tents, but he found nothing. Finally, he entered Rachel's tent. Rachel was sitting on her camel's saddle, which she had placed on the floor. She told her father she couldn't get up because she wasn't feeling well. Laban looked everywhere else in the tent, but he never looked inside the saddle she was sitting on. After the search turned up empty, Jacob spoke up. He reminded Laban of all the years he had served faithfully. To settle their argument, they decided to make a promise of peace. They gathered large stones and piled them up into a great heap. Jacob called it a witness heap. It was a boundary that neither of them would cross to hurt the other. The next morning, the tension was gone. Laban woke up early and spent time with his family. He hugged his daughters and blessed all of his grandchildren. There were tears and smiles as they said their real goodbyes. Laban turned back toward his home, and Jacob's heart felt lighter than it had in 20 years. Jacob turned his face toward home. He wasn't a servant anymore. He was a leader of a great family, walking in the blessing of God. He knew there were more challenges ahead, like meeting his brother Esau, but he wasn't afraid. God had brought him out of Laban's house, and God would lead him all the way back to the land of promise.